Hello, my name is Colette Levinaire. I am heading the Energy, Utilities and Chemicals practice for Capgemini, and I will give you now the main conclusions of our 13th edition of our European Energy Market Observatory. First of all, after the Fukushima nuclear accident in Japan, the nuclear landscape has changed. Not that the nuclear energy is totally stopped, on the contrary, it's going on, but I would say it is slowed down, and there are many inspections on existing plants and on the future projects that are going on. So we believe that the impact of Fukushima accident is not as big as could have been thought after the accident in March, but it is very different from region to region, and we need to wait for the conclusion of the stress test to have a clear picture of what's happening. The decision of some countries like Germany to stop its oldest reactors is impacting electricity security of supply, especially in Europe when it is very cold, when the peak of consumptions are there. In France, for example, France is exporting electricity in normal times, but during winter it is importing electricity, partly from Germany, but now it's not going to be possible anymore. So we'll see for this winter, but we could have very difficult times if the weather is cold. Because of the discovery of unconventional gas, shale gas, which are domestic gas, not that they're all exploited. It's exploited in the US, but not yet in Europe, but on the long term, it would improve the gas security of supply, together with new pipelines, new routes of pipelines like Nord Stream that doesn't go through Poland and Ukraine, which are conflictual countries. The question is, how will the energy mix evolve in the future? Very probably gas will gain a bigger market share. The IEA study gives to gas in 2035 a market share of nearly 25%, more than coal. It's a scenario, but the trend is there, even if the exact figures could not be those. However, gas is better than coal and better than oil on the pollution side. Nevertheless, it emits CO2, and in those scenarios, climate change problems are not solved, and the temperature would be more than 3.5 degrees. So renewables will probably increase their market share. Nevertheless, renewables need subsidies, and today, with the economic crisis and the financial crisis that we are seeing, the question really is, will government and individuals continue to subsidize renewable energies? You know, we are going little by little to the concept of smart grid or smarter grid, with, as a first step, the implementation of smart meters. It has happened already in Italy and in Sweden. A new big step will be in France, where decision has been taken to implement smart meters. It will be the biggest project ever sold on smart meters. The utilities had a hard time in 2009 during the crisis because their own clients, like industrial clients, had also hard times. They had to divest, and they have sold mainly, I would say, their grids or their pipelines. They are also sometimes revisiting totally their strategy. For example, in Germany, with the closure of the nuclear plants, E.ON and RWE are revisiting their strategy. In summary, I would say many things have happened during the last year. Many energy-related events that have positive or negative impact. Of course, if we go into an economic crisis, the security of supply questions will be helped by the crisis because consumption will be lower. This is on the short term. On the long term, it will not be the case because the needed investment will not happen.